You had Jack Royston in the Diana Awards, smiling from ear to ear like a teenager. So embarrassing. And where was all the smoke, Jack? Why didn't you pop off? Why wasn't it on site? He was right there. Why didn't you tell him how much he's destroyed the monarchy right then and there? Why didn't you get into some fisticuffs right then and there? I don't see you getting in his face. I don't see you telling him that he's destroyed the monarchy. Where was the smoke? You are on your Mariah the Scientist. You are fake as hell. Hey dolls, welcome back to your royal BFF, the People's Duchess. Thank you so much for joining me today. Before we get started, help your girl out, hit that like, subscribe, and share button to get the YouTube gods back on my side. And thank you so much for that, folks. I really appreciate it. So, my goodness, Harry has been everything this week, and the UK cannot deny it. It's not something that they can gaslight us about. We all saw the video of the love he received. Lovely. There's no denying that he is the chosen one. He is the golden child. He is the cool brother. He's the fun brother. Videos like this really solidify his place with the youth. The event in Nottingham only further cemented his place in our hearts. All of the events really, but reaching out to the next generation, that support that he has for Nottingham, that love that he has shown them this week, it will never be forgotten. Those kids' lives have been impacted positively forever. I'm just really in awe of this man. Day 1 and day 2 were amazing. He went and saw his father, which, I mean, I guess that's noteworthy or whatever, but who cares? The last leg included receptions for the Diana Awards and the Invictus Games, 2 causes near and dear to his heart. It's really special what Prince Harry is doing with his mother's legacy. And it's really important to distinguish legacy from lineage. Your children are your lineage. Your legacy is what you do with the time that you have here on Earth. In this particular case, Prince William is her legacy, though, because he's the heir to the throne. But in any other setting, your legacy is what you've done and not who you've given birth to. They're part of your legacy. People tend to conflate the two, and they always loop in William in this conversation of Diana's legacy, which isn't wrong, but in the standard setting, he is not her legacy just because he's her son. He's just not carrying on her legacy. He's not done anything with the Diana Awards to perpetuate it the way that Prince Harry has. Where William has obviously sided with the crown in the war against his mother, even going so far as to call her paranoid, Prince Harry has chosen to pick up Diana's legacy and carry that torch into the new and next generation. He is all the things. He's just all the things. Sorry to gush, but 28 years, almost 30 years after her passing, he is still the dutiful son. He also made a stop to the Invictus Games reception. This coincided with the visit to the Imperial College London's Royal British Legion Centre for Blast Injury Studies. Harry is not new to this either. He's very much true to this.
It's been great having the Duke of Sussex and Dr. Tedros from the WHO here. The Centre for Paediatric Blast Injury Studies is doing unique work to provide specialist prosthetics for children. We are the only place in the world where this work is done. And we showed him how we simulate blast injury from the impact of the blast, all the way through to how you deal with that surgically, right the way through to rehabilitation, how important that is, and the prosthetics that we hope to build. And it's really wonderful to have our partner, Save the Children, doing this work with us.
Right now, from Democratic Republic of Congo to Gaza to Ukraine, more and more children are impacted by blast injuries. This partnership brings together research, practical support on the ground and advocacy to protect children. The main goal is to get children on the road to recovery. From the impact of blast injuries right through to getting children back into school, able to learn, thrive, and just be children again.
Prince Harry opened this research center in the midst of his active duty in 2013. Just look at the difference. Look at how his work has matured and evolved over time. Unlike the royals, who are patrons of various charities, some of them they don't see for decades at a time. Some of them don't have any funding and are forced to shutter. Being patrons of these charities and organizations have no bearing on the success of the organization. Prince Harry, on the other hand, has matured so greatly in this organization, has done the work to really understand his patronages and how he can benefit them. So in addition to him coming and learning and taking a part of really important research, he's also personally ensuring that this research continues. And in addition to that notoriety, he has the Sussex Squad. We're always looking to see how we can help. So the organizations that Harry gets involved in, that Meghan get involved in, they're thriving, utterly thriving, flourishing even. Harry also goes a step further and donated a large sum of money to the Blast Center as well. So really personally ensuring the continuation of this work and the success of this organization. This is not a photo op for him. The royals love to use these photo ops to bolster their images because that's all they really can do. Cutting ribbons and pulling back curtains, that was all they could do. That was all they were good for. They even had Meghan up there pulling back curtains, even though her capacity is that of Einstein. They had her pulling back curtains. And I feel like this is really all that the royals are good for. They can organize a little pulling back of a curtain, a little cutting of a ribbon, a little wave, and that's pretty much it. But now that Harry is in his own element and fully developed in his own character and has control and the autonomy, this is what he's doing and choosing to do instead. Real work, impactful work, meaningful work, boots on the ground work. He is not only there learning and observing, he's there seeing how he can formulate plans to move forward. And move forward he did. The math is crazy on how much Prince Harry has really poured into his communities. He has adopted these communities as his own, and he has poured into them financially, emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise. 1.5 million into Nottingham, 200,000 into the World Health Organization, 150,000 into Save the Children, specifically earmarked for children affected by blast injuries in Ukraine, Congo, and Gaza. 150,000 into blast injury research. Sowing this kind of seed into these communities is life-changing. This is a lot of money, you guys. This is a lot of money. Can you imagine what you would do with $2 million? It's just so touching. I'm constantly surprised by Prince Harry. I'm impressed by his ability to have escaped his family, and despite being indoctrinated into that imperialist, racist attitude from birth, he's managed to break free of that and really see the world and humanity for who they are, despite the fact that his family is inhumane. Kudos to you, Harry. I've got nothing but kudos for you. And just when you think he was on his way home from this uber successful trip, he surprises everyone and makes a stop in Ukraine. In the tabloids, I love how scrambling they were. I love all the people who claim to have insider scoop from his friends or whatever, didn't have no knowledge of this. And it just goes to show that they are literally so out of the loop. The Royal Rota and clowns like Richard Eden, who continue to insist they have the inside scoop from Harry's friends, don't have jack shit. You know nothing, Jon Snow. But the fact of the matter is, y'all don't know squat. You had Jack Royston in the Diana Awards smiling from ear to ear like a teenager. So embarrassing. And where was all the smoke, Jack? Why didn't you pop off? Why wasn't it on site? He was right there. Why didn't you tell him how much he's destroyed the monarchy right then and there? Why didn't you get into some fisticuffs right then and there? I don't see you getting in his face. I don't see you telling him that he's destroyed the monarchy. Where was the smoke? You are on your Mariah the Scientist. You are fake as hell. All that smack you like to talk in your columns. Yeah. No, when you had the opportunity, you fangirled, just like a little bitch that you are. Jealousy and obsession is a weird thing, and cocaine is a hell of a drug. But kudos to you, Harry. We are all so proud of you. Your mother would be so very proud of you. Have a wonderful journey home, sweet prince. Tell Megan we said hi. Hug the kids tight for us when you get home.